One word to describe what you saw, Lynn.
Well, it's 4 words. Same old, same old.
Manipulative.
Lies on both sides.
Is there anything you heard here that you thought, oh, yeah, I could go for that policy? I could stand with that candidate?
Not really. For me, I think Kamala had a good debate. I feel more favorably towards her than to Donald.
But
I'm not still. I'm still not.
Still not sure.
Not 100%.
The two of you women reacted very strongly when Harris was talking about abortion. What was your thought on that? What was it about that part of the debate that struck you?
His misinformation. He sensationalized just so much.
When he was talking
he
about...
does it because that is what his supporters want to hear. And it really impacts who people like us, if we choose to vote for him or not, because we know you are lying.
What's your takeaway on the immigration portion of the debate?
As usual, Donald goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat. Yes, we have an immigration problem. Not all immigrants are eating dogs in suburban counties.
I think we need to control who comes into our country. We need immigration of people legally in ways where we can vet them, background check them. But we can't just say the border's shut down, no one can come here.
Vice President Harris said, appealing to undecided voters just like you guys, there's a place for you here. We can end the chaos. Does that appeal to you?
To an extent, yes. And I really, really want to like her so much. Like, I do like her. I do.
Is there a but?
There is a but, because, one, I don't think that she has actual policies that are going to be effective. I don't think that either one of them is right for the country. I really don't.
When Vice President Harris was talking about race in this country and said the American people want better than this, was that something that resonated with you, Andrew?
I don't want it to be about race. To me, it's about what you can do, how well you can do it.
Underneath the not so thin veneer of Donald Trump, I think he's a racist, somewhat of a bigot. I think
that sounds like someone, Lynn, who cannot possibly vote for Donald Trump.
I know. It comes down to, do you vote your pocketbook or do you vote your morals?
And what she was saying there is her morals are telling her to vote for Kamala Harris, but her pocketbook is telling her to vote for Donald Trump, and she's very conflicted.
Interesting. What surprised you the most about this conversation?
I guess just how undecided they are. In a sea of people in Bucks County and across the country, frankly, who have made up their minds and are very, very decided, it was actually hard to find people who are undecided, but we strategically wanted to talk to those people because that's who the candidates are trying to reach. And they really are extremely torn, despite a lot of talk of policy last night.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.